Hey, what's up, Solar family? It's James here, founder of Solar University. If you haven't scheduled your solar strategy call yet, make sure you book that call, especially if you're new in the industry. There's gonna be a pop-up, make sure you book that call. In this video, I wanna go over 3 tips that's gonna get you going in the right direction, especially if you're new in the industry. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first tip that you need to know if you're new in this industry is to hire a coach. I can't stress this enough because there's so many consultants that I speak to every single day that regret trying to do this all on their own, especially closing deals, right? Because if you used to work for like Verizon or retail, you're probably amazing, selling cell phones and shoes and other things to that nature, maybe even cars. But solar is a totally different beast. Obviously, your sales skills is gonna help you in the solar industry, but you need to hire a coach because you could be leaving tens of thousands or even thousands of dollars on the table. So let me tell you a quick story. One of the students we have in Solar University, he tried to do it on his own. We had a solar strategy call. We told him that we could help him close his first 3 deals for him so he could put money in his pocket. So what he did was he wanted to do it on his own. And that's exactly what he did. So the first couple deals that he sat down with a homeowner, he totally blew it. So finally, 2 or 3 weeks later, he came back and said, now I'm ready for your coaching. Because if he learned our strategies before he sat down with a homeowner, he probably would have had a higher chance on closing that deal. And not only that, we actually will offer our services where we're gonna personally close the first 3 deals for you because we wanna guarantee your success. So let me give you another story. When I first got started playing golf years ago, I was hacking away, right? I was like whack, 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 balls weren't going anywhere. The harder that I swung that golf club, the less distance that I got. And finally, I want to say after a couple weeks, I was so frustrated. I was ready to give up. And I said, let me go hire a golf coach. Because if I tried to do it on my own, I'm only going to get to a certain level until I probably, quit or whatnot. But luckily, I said, you know what? Let me give it a try. Let me hire a golf instructor. And from there, he taught me skills where I barely even swung the club. And it went like 100 times further than when I was swinging the club at 100 miles an hour, right? And there was a lot of things that he had to reverse because I picked up a lot of bad habits. So again, if you're just starting out, invest in hiring a coach. I can't stress this enough because an average solar commission can be $4,000 and it can go as high as $10,000 to $15,000. So why wouldn't you not hire someone that can teach you on how to close these deals, right? So tip number 1, hire a coach. Tip number 2 is be your own boss. And what I mean by this is find a platform where you can sell in the platform without having to have a boss. Because having a boss can be a pain in the butt sometimes, right? They're gonna set all these quotas and expectations. But imagine being your own boss, working your own hours, doing the things that you love doing around the people that you love doing that with. So my second tip for you is find a platform where you can be your own boss. You can set your own margins without having someone telling you, hey, you can only make this much for that particular deal, right? So there's definitely a lot of benefits when you can find a platform where you can be your own boss. And tip number 3, this is probably the most important one, is get a bill, right? And what I mean by getting a bill is get an electric bill because it doesn't matter how sharp your skills are. It doesn't matter, how good your commission structure is if you can't get an electric bill. Because the electric bill is when the rubber meets the road. And before that, it's all preliminary. It's setting things up. Obviously, you need a foundation. You need to learn how to close deals. You need a platform or a system where you could put the leads or the electric bill in so you can get a proposal, right? But when the rubber really meets the road is when you get an electric bill. This is when you're presenting the information, the solar report to the homeowner, and then from there they can make a decision whether or not solar's for them. So getting the electric bill is the income producing activities, right? Everything else is just setting yourself up. It's like, training for the Olympics, right? Or any kind of tournament. You train, you work out, you run, you build up your cardiovascular system, and then from there you go to the event and actually perform, right? You're in a tournament now. So before this, right, the first part is hiring a coach, find a platform so you can be your own boss. That's preparing. And when the rubber meets the road is when you start getting that electric bill. So if you want to dive in deeper, you have more questions, you're ready to get rocking and rolling, you need help, you need coaching, we'll definitely love to help you. Make sure you book your free solar strategy call. There's going to be a pop-up somewhere around this video. And then from there, we would love to talk to you and dive in deeper and point you to the right direction. And before you take off, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also click that bell notification to get all my updated videos as it comes out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. Peace.